I was just 17 when the world I knew crumbled around me. It began on a Tuesday, a dusty, hot morning like many others in our village. My father had gone out early to tend the fields. He never missed a day. Even when he was sick or exhausted, he always said, "If I don't work, who will feed the family?" That day, he didn't come home for lunch. A neighbor came running, out of breath, and told me my father had collapsed. By the time we got there, he was gone. No warning, no final words, just gone. We buried him the next day. My mother, already weakened from months of illness, didn't say a word during the funeral. She just stared at the ground, silent and still, as if the weight of grief had paralyzed her. That Friday, she passed in her sleep. We think it was her heart, or maybe she just couldn't bear the pain of losing him. Either way, I lost both my parents in a single week. At 17, I was no longer a teenager. I became a parent to 4 younger siblings: Halima, 12, Yusuf, 9, Ayan, 6, and baby Hoden, who was just 2. Our home was small, made of mud and wood, with a leaky roof and no running water. We had no bank account, no savings, no relatives nearby to step in. Just me, a boy who still had school books under his mattress, now expected to hold together a family. The first week after the funerals, I barely slept. The children cried often. Hoden didn't understand what had happened, but she kept asking for Mama. I didn't know how to explain to her that Mama was never coming back. I would wait until they all fell asleep and then cry silently into my hands. I was scared of hunger, scared of failing, scared of what tomorrow would bring. I made a decision that hurt deeply. I dropped out of school. I was in my final year of secondary school, dreaming of becoming a nurse one day. But there was no choice. We needed food more than we needed my diploma. I began working in the village, doing any job I could find. Carrying sacks at the market, helping old men repair their fences, fetching water for distant homes, anything that could earn me a few shillings. Most days, I came home with enough for maize flour and maybe a few vegetables. Other days, we ate only porridge. Still, I never let the children go to bed hungry if I could help it. Halima, being the eldest after me, stepped up in ways no 12-year-old should have to. She helped care for Hoden, cooked meals, swept the house, and made sure Ayan and Yusuf bathed and did their lessons. I watched her lose her childhood so fast, and it broke my heart, but I was also proud of her. We were surviving together,